11th of January, I also lost a very beloved brother of mine through a gunshot. It was in the daylight, just around 1:30 to 2 p.m. That's when we heard that incident took place.
A grieving relative of a 38-year-old mustered some courage to recount events that fateful day. Maxwell Agama will leave for work at the farm milk depot at the Adenta SSNIT Flats area but would not return home.
Due to eyewitnesses, those who came to attack, there were 3, 1 driver and the 2 guys. They were dressed like mechanics who had their car broken in front of my brother's shop. So they pretended like their car was spoiled, so they were maintaining as mechanics. So not knowing they had their own mission. So few minutes after they parking there, my brother was attacked in the shop. He was behind the computer. It's a farm milk depot. And then he was attacked. He was shot from behind. The assassins, they shot from behind. So due to the sound of the rifle, he jumped out and he realized the people were outside. So he took the other door. He ran out through the other door and then they shot him again from that distance. So they had 2 shots, one through to the inside of the shop and then the next one when he came out. He struggled seeking for help. Then he went to fall just an adjacent store. So that's when the salon owner came out and realized my brother has been shot. So upon that, she called for help so that my brother can be sent to the hospital. So some few minutes after my brother was sent to the hospital, he was declared dead.
A large portrait of a deceased still hangs on the wall of their family home days after he was buried. A rude awakening for many in the community. More than 6 attacks in the last month alone.
Between 84 and 85, about 5 to 6 cars. We try to remove the tape amount to me. And part of the Myanmar workers in 80 and 81 will be doors 4. I'm not tuning in our choir.
At the scene of last month's shooting incident, however, what is left is a shattered glass door and bullet holes. This eyewitness account summarizes events of the day.
We were indoors
that day watching football, and then we heard the first gunshot. We only moved out after we heard another gunshot. By the time we came out, the vehicle had sped off, only for us to find our brother struggling and crying for help.
We carried him inside the car and then called hospital.
The shop remains shut as investigators continue their probe. But relatives of a 38-year-old have one plea.
Now, we just want to understand why he was attacked and then the motive behind his attack. We are only praying that the police will be able to get some culprits, those who came to do that operation. Now we are confused, we don't know what to do, no closure and nothing. So we are just praying that now the police is handling the case, they will do their job diligently and then they will come out with something to at least for the family to be able to know that our brother died out of this. Then we know how to put our security issues around us.
Other residents in the flat, including 57-year-old firewoman Kafui Danswa, say they live in fear due to the security situation.
Our lighting system too, our street lights are not working, so the whole place is dark, and you can't take a walk in the evening because of the house dark, the streets are. So yes, security lights around every building. Nobody will come and steal at the carport.
At night, the situation is many times worse. So it's past 8 p.m. and on one of the stretches here in the SSNIT Flats, and pitch darkness most parts of the flats, and as you can see, even vehicles moving will have to use your headlights, to be able to navigate the route all the way to the end. And I'm told many of the lanes and stretches here in the flats have a similar problem. Several street lights are not functioning, and this has persisted for many years. Let me speak to someone who lives here and knows the situation better to tell us about this.
This lighting problem has been so bad. I can say for the past probably 5 years to 6 years now, there hasn't been any proper fixation of these lights here. There has been theft, so many. Armed robbery. If you look to my left here, this very stretch that leads to the park, there's a field, the community field, just around here. Most of the ladies who walk around this path are really scared. They can virtually use this road anymore because they have robbers who hides in the bushes there and then attacks them and take their belongings. So it's been very bad. I think we should do something really about it.
People wake up at dawn to go to work and they are attacked. Their wallets, their bags are taken away from them. So even when you're getting back from work and it's after 8, you're scared to pass through certain places. People now just have to get into their homes like chickens. When they are around, after 6, you should get inside, or anything can happen. I fear for my life sometimes, and that is why when I go out and I'm coming back, I walk in a zigzag manner. I have to walk and be entering the flats as though this is my house, this is not my house. So to check who is following me and who is not following me.
Most of the street lights are not working. Not even working per se, but we don't even have street lights here. So it's very scary to walk at night and even at dawn. And then usually at dawn, thieves do come here. You break people's cars, they snatch people's bags from them, they even beat them to the extent that it becomes serious. So it's very bad here, actually. It's very bad, yeah. They should come and do something about it. Definitely they have assemblymen, MCs and those people, so they should come and do something about it. It's very bad. You come here, you always need somebody to work with, to go. That is how it is, and it shouldn't be that way. It's a flat, SSNIT flat. They should do something about it.
According to the residents, several calls on the Adenta Municipal Assembly to fix the problem have proven unsuccessful. And so was our attempt to get answers from the Assembly. We have been asked to return sometime next week to get answers. It's been more than an hour here at the SSNIT Flats at Adenta in Accra, and I have observed more than a dozen street lights in the flats, various places on the flats which do not work. Now residents say this situation has led to the rise in robberies, theft cases and many other activities of miscreants. Now they are calling for authorities and the powers that be to first fix the lighting problem and then also beef up security in the flats so their properties and their lives can be secured. So from the SSNIT flat here at Adenta, reporting for Joy News, I am Komla Adom.